Well, greetings. I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to create a story map. And so, first thing you want to think about when you're creating a story is you want to think about why are you creating this story? Who is your intended audience? So in this case, my intended audience is you. The key takeaways that I want you to be able to do as a result of me showing you this is to be able to come over here to this ArcGIS story maps, be able to pick a type of story map. In this case, we're going to go ahead and do one called a sidecar. There's lots of different kinds of stories, so don't get caught up in which template to use. Go ahead and try this out. Try this out maybe with some vacation pictures or something that you've done that you think is interesting, because you want to try creating story maps a couple of different times in a couple of different ways to learn how to use this really, really powerful tool. So I'm going to call this December 8th, 2020. And I'm going to say showing folks how to make a story map. And I'm going to come down, I'm going to start over here where it says add a cover image. And because we're talking about how to use the trees around the globe tool, I'm going to use that lovely image there. So I'm going to stick that in. And basically, I've just taken these and created what's called a content inventory. So I have just in a file where I've put different media that I want to use. So over here, I'm going to start with a map because I think it's important to show you where I am located here. So I'm going to pick this one. Next time, I will show you how to create a map because that's super important. So I'm going to start off with a welcome. And I took my cell phone and I went and took a couple of different videos, very, very short videos that show where in my yard I'm looking at the trees and the land cover and how I took my observations. So I then took them and I went to what is it called? I went to YouTube and I put those little videos up. Then I used those links to be able to import them into my story map. So picking a tree to measure. Oh, I still didn't get that right. Okay, picking a tree to measure. And then I'm going to come over here to this plus sign. And when I come down here to this plus, I have some different options. Text, a button, a separator, and my image, my video. Let me go ahead and put in a separator there just for fun, why not? And then a video and a link. So when I was taking those videos, I also took a short video, a couple seconds long, to show how I selected which tree I was going to use. So I'm going to add that. And then we're going to come down a little bit and I'm going to put some text in here again. And then I'm going to say measuring my trees height and come down here and again put in my video, put in my link and grab my link here and pop my link in. So add, and you see, once you've got your different resources you're going to use, this really goes very quickly. Then I'm going to now add what's called a button. Okay, this button is where I can say, I can have people just push on this button and it will go directly to an online site. In this case, where I want it to go is to where my observations are. So I'm going to put that in there. That's my globe observations. And now when somebody touches that button, and I'll show you that in a little bit, it will go directly to my observations. Okay, over here, I'm going to put in a separator. And now I'm going to come down and I'm going to add another map. Because what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be showing you how I created a land cover. I did a land cover observation. I'm putting in here a map that shows the land cover in my neighborhood. So I'm going to come down here. Let me put in a little bit of text, and that is going to be I'm doing a land cover observation. So that's my text. Then I'm going to stick a video in there. Grab my first land cover video where I talk about how to do a land cover observation. So that's my short YouTube video for that. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do one more plus and some text. And I'm going to say, taking my observation. And then I'm going to add a video. Last video we have for this. Pop it in here, get to my link, and paste and add. And then, again, because I would like you to be able to see my land cover observations. Oops, come on back up here. Going through this a little too fast. Okay, blah, 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 land cover. And here, put in a button and my observations. And then grab that link, again, that goes directly to my observations and pop it in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now let's go to preview and see what we have. So here I could see what it will look like on a smartphone, on a tablet, or on the computer. So we'll go ahead and look at it, how it would look on the computer. There's that graphic, there's that text, there's the map. And what's really neat about these maps is we can actually go in a little bit closer and go in really, nice and close depending on the resolution of the map. So I can come in and just show you closer where my location is. And then here's my beginning. I'll make it nice and larger here in the video.
I want to show you just how easy it is to gather some globe data using the Globe Observer tree height and land cover tools, and then to put them into a story map. So, and let's come over here and select a tree and a land cover observation to do.
And so you basically get the gist of this. Oh, let me show you my observations. So here, this will now go to my observations. And I took a lot of observations this weekend since I had done my tree and land cover in my yard. So I have to take you down a little bit here, go to load more. And here were the ones that I was doing of my yard. So there's my tree. It's kind of hard to see there because it kind of blended in with the sky, but there's the base and there's the top. And then I took the picture from far away, and it turns out my tree is about almost 5 meters, 4 3/4 meters.